Well, hello, and welcome to South Boston Speedway. That's right, South Boston Speedway here, having a little fun. Hopefully you guys are ready for the excitement, for the entertainment, all the action coming your way. Christian Pittman throwing it down right now. Hey, guys, if you want some of that Rogue energy, all energy, no crash, great taste, no grit. It's not like chalk. I promise you that. Use BWSPORTS1 in the promo code for 10% off. 14, he tried to hit the pits there. You know what else Rogue Energy will do? You stay away from that rowdy energy. You stay away from that rowdy. You get yourself some Rogue, because obviously Rogue, it makes you focus. Check in on Scotty Stevens in that 5 Kings Motorsports, excuse me, a little hiccup there. 5 Kings Motorsports. Looks like he's going to be the last one to put it down here tonight. Hope everybody's doing all right here. I came here to race and chew bubblegum, you know that? And I am all out of bubblegum. So it's about time we head down to the track for a little action here. Just about 20 seconds away from the action with South Boston. South Boston, that's right, the short track racing series that we know here as the Crooked Line Racing League. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. I've got a buddy here with me. Carl, what's going on?
How are you doing here tonight, Tommy? Thank you so much for having me in the booth here with you to start this race.
Absolutely. I wouldn't think of it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way. You're my buddy, Carl. We make a good pair here. We're good in the booth together.
Like peas and carrots, no doubt about it. Let's get this thing started on a Monday night. Do you see what I did there?
I got you, yeah. Here we go. These guys are ready to fire up and get this one going. Waiting on that 74 machine. Mr. Trowbridge. Yes. Trevor Edwards waiting patiently for his partner next to him here, Mr. Trowbridge. Come on, Timmy. There he is. There's the 74 machine. He finds his way onto the track, and these guys are about to get it going for 125 laps here. South Boston. I'm ready. I hope you are as well. It's gonna be a good one. One more behind the pace car, and we are gonna be on it. I hope you guys are ready for the fun and excitement that is to follow here. The green flag's about to drop, and we are about to get it going.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go. See if Trowbridge can link onto the back of the 32 of Trevor Edwards. Trevor, he's out in the front here. Last week we saw him put on a clinic. Can he continue to do that this week, Carl?
Gonna be kind of hard, I think, but I don't know. It looks like the 32 getting off to a great start here already.
Absolutely. I think he's going to do it. It seems like he is just a little above
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
where everybody else is in these sets. And we got a caution here early. Let's take it back, get a different angle on this one. As the 015, it looks like, took down below. Sorry, the 2 went down below the 015. And we got a little, let's see what happened in front of that. A little, all in front of these guys. You see a little contact there. It slows that 2 up. The 29 just came in. Couldn't woe it down. So Scotty Stevens, Frank Barberry, Brandon Metler, and it looks like Steve Sexton, all part of the mayhem there. An early caution, one we don't often see here with these boys over at Crooked Line Racing. Like I said, not something we're often used to seeing here. These guys getting ready to fire back and underway with the green flag as the pace car pulls off. 32 to 52 back at it. That's Trevor Edwards, Jason Day making some moves here. Christian Pittman trying to get something going down here. Some solid action. Here's Christian trying to move that 14 maybe just up a little so he can get down to the 52, I say. Trevor Edwards already pulling off to a half second ahead. Scotty Stevens reeling in that 151 of Steve Sexton. See which one of these S squares can get each other. Take a look in the car. Christian Pittman. Got a second caution here. Take a look back, see what happened here this time by the 015, losing it on the exit of the turn there. Got a little loose. got the one to go this time by. We'll be back with the action here. It'll be lap 17 of 125.
Green flag, green flag.
We're back with it, the 32. Another great jump off the start here.
He's really holding it steady in the turns, keeping it very smooth. That is what we've seen all year round with Trevor Edwards in that 32 machine.
No doubt about that. We got a little battle here for second place, the 52 and the 14. They're side by side going in the turns here, Carl. Making some solid moves between the two of them.
Absolutely, here the guys have got it smoothed out a little bit, it seems, and they are ready to keep pushing here now cleanly.
Absolutely. That's the key word, is cleanly, as that's what we have come to see with these guys from Crooked Line Racing. Don't let the name of the series fool you. These guys know how to get it done. As we've even seen some of these races, Carl, go flag to flag here this year.
Absolutely. There's not many leagues on iRacing that can really capture that true feel whoa like you see here. And little whoopsie there by Jason Day. How do you say that, Tommy?
Oh, a little whoopsie, as you would say. No, it's a whoopsie. You got to get into it.
Let me try it here. A little whoopsie.
Yeah, we'll give that one to you, Carl. We'll count that one. We'll chalk that one up for a win on Carl there, as the 74 going to work his way around that as well. Trowbridge now up into fourth. Joshua Sexton in that silver bullet into third place now. Christian Pittman still sitting in second. Trevor Edwards in that oh so familiar spot of his, the top of the board.
The top of the mountain. He's looking down on South Boston.
Are you trying to sing? Like, just tell me the song you're thinking of and I can do it, I guess. I mean, hey, you're in here, let's have some fun, I guess, right?
How is everybody doing tonight? Let us know in the comment section here. Let's talk. Let's have some fun. That is what this is about. It's not just about us up here, these guys down there. It's about you guys as well.
You got that right, Carl. Without you guys out there in CWTV land, we're nothing. We're nothing here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, having a little bit of fun with us. Let's take a look. It looks like Scotty Stevens trying to make a move on that 52 machine now. As he works his way down to the low side, he's going to try to go side by side, but not really an easy track to get it going. It seems like you're almost on the brake or off the gas more than you're in it, obviously. Let's take a run around in the vehicle, and I'll let you guys just listen here as he does get around. I mean, it's not much. They're barely on it down the straightaway. So just shows you, I mean, just absolute throttle control here. These guys are going to have to save those tires. It's short track racing at its finest here at South Boston Speedway. It's lap 33 now of 125, and these guys are clicking off 15, 14-second laps, just very fast here tonight in these super late models. There's the gap between the leader and Christian Pittman here. Trevor Edwards just pulling off another fantastic run here so far in this one. A little shot up from the blimp, BWSPORTS1.com. blimp up there. Check it out. Beautiful sight looking down in South Boston. Got a lot of fans here camping. As the weather I saw earlier, it's warmed up now. It's a nice 80 degrees down on the track. These fans are enjoying 75 degrees out in the air, so that's what I like to call a little bit camping weather. Take a look at the ButtKicker battle tracker here. I only kid there. I apologize for that. We'll have to get that fixed, and we'll have that back to you here by the next time we see you. Still watching a great run here between Pittman and the 51 of Joshua Sexton. As Joshua Sexton really caught the backside now, but makes you wonder how much he's used those tires up, Carl.
A thing you have to definitely hold on to. You have to make sure you've got those wound down and don't want to waste them too quick here today.
You got that right. It's almost like a cheese grater. Looking back, there's nobody in the sights. Let's look. Is he catching up to the front here? Or to the back, I should say. Not yet. He's on an island of his own right now. Just running nice, smooth laps. Another great run by this 32 machine of Trevor Edwards. Really give it to him here today. Wearing that Iron Man helmet. Look at him. He is Iron Man. You can see those cars behind him now. A little bit behind. Again, he is out on a burner. Watch that battle unfold here yet again between the 14 and the 51 as the 51's there, and he ain't giving up now. He's going to try to find that nice move and see when he can make it happen. Lap 50 of 125 now. There he goes to the low side, shoots that silver bullet on in, and he's going to make the pass on Christian Pittman. What a move by the 51 machine of Joshua Sexton there. Very impressive shot down low side and got it on down. Trowbridge starting to catch the pack here as well. Hop inside. We'll watch Trowbridge and see how smooth he is going as he is catching these guys with some gusto right now. He does have a little fresher tires, it seems. Looks like he got the opportunity to pit earlier under that caution, and he took it. Very few people can outsmart the 74 when it comes to a strategy. See if he can play it in the right hands today. As that 14 machine, it looks like he's got back to the bumper. He wants to make a run on the 51. Joshua Sexton not able to pull away. I'm sure when he made that move, he thought he was going to be able to scoot off a little bit, but that 14 just one move shy of doing the exact dance the 51 did to Christian Pittman in that 14 not so long ago. Tim's coming. What's going on, Matt? How are you doing tonight? Trevor Edwards putting on another clinic here right now, unfortunately. I shouldn't say unfortunately. He's like that guy that now, oh no!
Yellow, yellow,
Hot
yellow.
tamale, hot tamale. Let's take a look back at that one. We were following along with Tim Trowbridge here. He was just what I was saying. It's Trevor Edwards been that guy out in front. Starts to be the guy that people want to see get taken down. The 74 just narrowly missing that 14 machine. Let's take a look from the 14 and see what happened. Maybe a little too much throttle and try to do the dance with the hands. What a save. A little damage there to the right side, but should be able to get most of that repaired, if not fixed completely. It's going to be Tim Trowbridge up in the front. Trevor Edwards next to him. Christian Pittman, Josh Sexton, and Brandon Metler rounding out the top five here. Let's see if Trowbridge can get a run in that clean air. As the pace car will make his way off.
Green flag.
The green flag is out to 74. Off and at it. See what he's got here. Can he hold off that 32 now? Clean air could mean a huge difference as the 14 right behind the 32. Trevor Edwards not able to pull away. Not able to get to the low side of the 74 yet. Trying to set it up correct and get it going here right. We'll see if he's able to push it here tonight. Christian Pittman, he is right behind these guys watching them. Watch from the nose here of Mr. Pittman for now, and they'll hit that line. It'll be lap 69 of 125 now. We're past that halfway point. What a run it has been here early in this one as these guys tackle the second part of this race down the back half of it. 32 machine. He's trying to get to the backside of the 74. You just wonder, you got to be patient. You got to maybe try to make Tim wear those tires out. See how steady that 74 can keep it here. As again, clean air showing to be a huge benefit. Tim able to pull away a little bit out in the front. It's now lap 72 of 125, and these guys starting to get a little stringed out here at the time, but at this point, you're trying to save it. You got to be able to go in later here in this run and make something happen. Following here in the cockpit of the third place Christian Pittman. Look behind him, and a little gap between himself and Joshua Saxon, Brandon Mettler back there. Everybody's eyes set on that 32, seeing if he can make it around Tim in the 74. Tim's not going to make it easy, that's for sure. Putting forward a great run right now. Tim doing everything he's got to keep a steady push here out in the front. Look at Tim now. They're coming in here and seeing if they can make something happen. Trevor Edwards getting closer and closer to getting it done and making his way out in front of Mr. Trowbridge. Starting to reel him in. Can he get it done? Can he make it happen? Hop inside that vehicle here and we'll watch Iron Man. Does he have what it takes? Getting close there to him. Take it back out here. Watch that 32 as he is inching his way to the 74. Getting ever so closer to that bumper of Mr. Trowbridge. Ooh, Christian Pittman getting in there quick, lighting up those rotors. Watch as these guys really putting it on here. They hit the line, it's gonna be 41 laps to go. Tim doing everything he can. Is it gonna be enough here tonight to hold off Trevor Edwards in that 32? He's keeping tough. As they got a little lap traffic, they keep it out of the way. Keep everything moving. There's the 32. He's making his move now on the 74. Is Christian Pittman able to follow suit here? Getting under the 74, not able to make the move. But the 32 now out into the lead. What a jump that was for Trevor Edwards. He saw the opportunity. He put the nose there. The rest of the body will go, he says. And indeed it did. What a great run, a great pass there by the 32. It makes you wonder how much tire Tim has left in it. Is he going to be able to hold off that 14 machine of Christian Pittman here late in this race? Tim doing it all here, holding off that 14 and trying not to let the 32 push too far out there. That 32, he came to show the class what's up again. As he grabs the chalk, heads to the chalkboard, and starts to teach the lesson. That 32, Trevor Edwards, doing a phenomenal job yet again this week. Putting it out to the front and getting it into the lead quite some time. Joshua Sexton closing that gap between himself and Christian Pittman. Will take it inside the ride here, the 51, Joshua Sexton. And see what he's got. Can he get around that 14 machine of Christian Pittman here? So much tire conservation comes into a track like this. These guys late in the run are really going to show who was able to save, and well, obviously not so much. And I think we're seeing a big part of that right now as Christian Pittman maybe pushing a little hard, a little early in this run, as now that 51 able to make it back there. And the one benefit I can see being that 14 up in front is it has taken some time for these cars to get around and make something happen today. So we'll see if, in fact, he can make this run and get ahead of that 14. Is obviously got to make it out ahead. You got to get there in front. You got to make that pass. 25 to go here, 24 now. Carl, you didn't fall asleep on me over there, did you?
Absolutely not. I am very interested here in how these guys are saving like they are late in a race. I'm done. You could fry an egg on my right front at a track like this. Really, even the rears, depending how hard I want to get on it.
I don't think you could get on it too hard here. It'd be pretty Matt, absolutely, yep. I see a little debris. Carl got quiet on us there for a minute. He was just, he was focused. Trying to learn a trick. When I said the professor came with his utensils, Carl, you're taking some notes, aren't you?
Better learn from the people who know better than I do, right?
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's how you get better. You watch this 32. He's just so smooth around this track. Tim in that 74, he's right there with him. And it seems like he's getting better each and every week. But Trevor Edwards is really able to hold on to that rubber under those tires and keep the heat out of him as he keeps it pushing.
Everybody gonna want to see that 32 machine taken down next week, as he is the big hitter in the league. He is the Goliath, the giant of Crooked Line Racing.
Yes, he is. I 100% agree with you there. These guys trying to finish up what has been a phenomenal race. Can't say that enough here today. Looks like that 51, he's inching closer and closer to the backside of the 14 of Christian Pittman. Can Joshua Sexton get there? Oh, broadcaster's curse to the extreme there. I say that. Comes off the turn a little hot there. Gets a little loose, but he's able to save it and woe it back in. I just think that probably took what he had out of the tires there. So at this point, he'll probably just try to maintain this fourth place. Brandon Mettler, he's quite some ways back, but still not out of the realm of possibilities if the 51 even has a slight mistake like we just saw there. A couple of those definitely add up over the time. The 74, he says the same thing. Like, man, I know there's a bumper on the front stretch. We got a fan up there that can toss a water bottle. I know we got a fan. Tim did everything he could to keep it out in front of that 32, but Trevor Edwards here just really showing his dominance in a short track setting, especially with these super late models. Trevor going to work around the lap traffic here. It holds him up for just a moment. That does allow Tim to close the gap there just a little bit, excuse me. But once they get around, he just starts to pull away again. So Trevor Edwards just showing his dominance yet again here on the short track. 7 laps to go. And that 32 is looking to put the nail in the coffin here. Doing everything he can to keep it out in front of Timmy right now. Five to go here at the line. He's pulling away. He is pulling away from the 74. Christian Pittman, Josh Sexton, they're making a little headway here. As that 51 starting to close the gap again on that 14. I thought he was going to be out of charge, out of a little push, but maybe he saved just enough here late in this run. See if he can stop that mistake, that over throttle on the exit of the turn. You get so antsy, if you will. You just want to make that pass. It's a competitive spirit in every racer. You just have to just keep it steady. I think that's what happened that last time, is when he made it this close, he just gave it a little too much throttle. And that was it, as we will get the white flag this next time by. Trevor Edwards just doing a phenomenal job. I can't say that enough here again today. White flag in the air. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. The 32 gonna sail off and cross the line here yet again in the front. Timothy Trowbridge in second. And Christian Pittman does hold off Joshua Sexton to round out the podium here today. Another great run. Congrats to these guys here in the Crooked Line Racing. We'll talk to the fellas and see what they got to say about their run here today. It was a great one. Let's chat to him now. We'll talk to Christian Pittman here first and see what he has got to say. Christian, you got a copy, sir.
Yeah, I got you.
Another phenomenal race. A little slip up there. Saw you get sideways. You were able to save it very well. You got a little damage on the right side. How much did that hold you back after that?
I didn't hold me back too bad. I was about a third place car, and I was just hoping to be able to finish in the top 3, and that was what we were able to do. I didn't practice very much because I was messing with my monitor, so I'm proud to get third tonight.
That was a very strong battle there at the end as Joshua Sexton. He was coming. Were you looking in the mirror or were you focused out the front and just saying, man, I just got to keep pushing?
Oh, I was mirror driving the crap out of the car. I kept looking up every turn. I was like, he's getting closer and closer and closer every single lap.
Did you see when he maybe just a little too much throttle, got out of it, and you started to pull away? Did that kind of give you a little breathing room, or were you still just kind of so focused on that you really didn't notice the gap there extended?
Oh, I told my spotter, thank God, because I knew that was going to open up about half a second, so I'd be able to hopefully hold that off with 10 to go.
Absolutely. A phenomenal race here by the 14, getting it done, putting yourself onto the podium yet again. Christian, who do you want to thank for making it all happen?
My grandparents, as always, my girlfriend, my dad, Five Kings Motorsports. We always try to put a good piece together, and Joshua for not punting me on the last lap because he could have definitely moved me all 4.
Absolutely there. Congrats to you on a phenomenal run here. We'll look forward to seeing you here. Do it again next week. We'll talk now to the second place finisher of Mr. Timothy Trowbridge. Get him in here, Mr. Trowbridge.
Yes, sir.
What a run that was, the 74. You held him off for quite some time out in the front. Did those tires just give out there?
Oh, to be honest, he really did a really good move there with the lap ball. Steve let us by on the inside, and coming off of 4, I was way too low entering, and he entered high and got a nose on me coming out of 2, and at that point you can't defend.
And how much was that clean air just something that was really the benefit here today? Because it seemed like when you got out to that clean air, you were able to put a gap on that 32 machine.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this here and now, and I got to thank Trevor for actually pushing me a little harder after our run-in at North Wilkesboro. I've taken that to heart, and I've gotten to try to be a lot better on my long-run speed and race speed. So thank you, Trevor, for really pushing me to get faster. And it was really cool to be able to put a gap on Trevor there for a little bit. But, yeah, that was fun.
Absolutely. Hey, you still had a phenomenal run there. As you're learning something each and every week. You get better each and every week in these bad boys. And the competition is just stiff up in the front here. It seems like these are some of the really the best super late model guys that I've seen. Some of these guys.
Oh yeah, everybody out front is really, really, really good. I mean, you look at the ECRS when we do the tour mods and the super lates. You got the front runners, and these guys are even faster. So being able to run up front with these guys, it just feels really good.
Absolutely. The 74 putting it into second place here today. Another fantastic run. And you want to thank for getting it all done?
I can't. It's not an interview with Mr. Tommy Boy if I don't introduce Checkers and Wreckers. Got to give those guys a shout. Go check them out on Facebook. Talk all things racing every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern. We missed you last week. Really looking forward to seeing what we got this week.
Absolutely. I had to catch up on my honeydews and all that stuff. It was a long week, and after the fourth attempt at Bathurst, we finally got it, and I was a little tired. So.
Oh yeah, and anything else after that? Got to thank all the Imperial guys, always making us faster week in and week out. And then, as always, especially here at Crooked Line, thank the Crooked Line guys, and thank the Five Kings Motorsports boys for letting me join along and making us faster every week.
A phenomenal run by the 74. Congrats to you getting it done, man.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely. And now let's talk to your winner, Mr. Trevor Edwards. Trevor, do you have a copy, sir?
I got you, buddy.
Another phenomenal run here. Tim gave a lot of credit to you pushing him hard here. And that's what he said kind of allowed him to get out there in the front. But, hey, you got it back from him. You took the lead over in a great move. Run us through that move, first of all.
I was telling him he had a different gear than me, so it was like he ran a super motor all straight away, and I had a crow motor. I had to wait for him to make a mistake on entry or on exit, and I don't know if he caught that lap call and startled him, but he opened up the bottom, and I had to stick it in there just to get him up to the top, and then just completed the pass a lot smoother than I thought it would be. I thought he'd hang on the quarter a lot longer, so that was good for me. And then once I got in front of him, we really didn't separate a whole lot. I had to maintain what he was running. I see him gain something, so then I'd run a hard lap, and then just kind of try to maintain that distance where you couldn't get to the back bumper in the last lap.
Absolutely. And you say the word smooth. You are so smooth on a track where, honestly, you have to be so smooth at it. This track is a tough one. Run us through just that line you were able to hold lap in and lap out.
Yeah, I found it like this place is just a rhythm track, man. If you get out of rhythm, it can get bad in a hurry. You can start doing things you shouldn't be doing. There's a huge bump into one. If you hit it, it costs about 2 tenths a lap. 3 and 4 is pretty simple, but 1 and 2 all the time are lost. And then you got to have a car that you can at least put on the apron just a little bit for a couple laps. You can't do it for many because it'll burn the right rear off of it. But you just got to be smart with throttle. I wasn't the full throttle halfway down straightaways.
Absolutely, and it didn't seem like when you got full throttle, you were able to stay on it very long. As it's not a track for much of the gas. You're driving more with the left side than you are the right pedal here on this one. Am I correct?
Yeah, I did a lot of brake dragging tonight, just trying to make sure the car was still turning. Like I said, you got to use that apron just a little bit, but you don't use it too much because then you're junk long run. So that last one, when I was following Timothy, I don't know what I was doing different, but man, the car was so much tighter after I cleared him than it would be, the first half of the race.
Well, it was a fantastic run again by the professor here in the 32. These guys are taking their notes. They're saying that. They're watching you. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Yeah, they better be ready for Lucas Oil. I was telling them, I do this deal with the Academy with Landon Huffman and Total Advantage. I think there's 30 races, one official this week. We won 15 of them or something. So I'm pretty excited for Lucas Oil next week. And then Five Flags is my absolute favorite racetrack on the game. So I know I'm ready for that place. So just got to thank Huffman and Nichols over there on Total Advantage and the Academy. If we're doing applications now, we select 20 drivers that come run our setups for the full season and see how they do. So how much iRating we can gain them.
There you go. What a deal that is right there. Thank you so much for putting on a great run out in the front. Congrats to you on another fantastic victory.
Thanks for broadcasting.
Absolutely. That's all we got for you guys here today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here to CWTV with the Crooked Line Racing. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Until next time, we will see you later.